Hello. Hi, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you can make it for my new video that you're going to love, I guarantee. So in my last video that I did about the whole story time and like my first ever voiceover and such like that, I had promised I'd do a full body design for my new character Marlena, and I did. I came through. That's a good thing. I'm a little sick at the moment. I've been fighting off a cold and a cough that's been going around for like the past week, and I've kind of got it, but not as bad as I should, and I'm very grateful. Thank you. Inktober has 5 days in already, and I am going strong. I did a couple realism ones in the last couple of days, and the first 3 were just based off of my characters Cora, Marlena, and Norlana, and I think they turned out pretty well. But the problem is that I think I'm better at drawing them digitally than I am traditionally, but I'm better at doing realism traditionally than I am digitally, which is kind of, doesn't make sense kind of, because I should be good at both. But you know, you kind of lose stuff when you don't do it often. Like if you're gonna like do basketball and then you like stop doing basketball like for a very long time, you're gonna lose a bit of your skill, right? But I didn't lose any of my skill, I just, you know, not into it as much. But anyway, it's October. We gotta cover that. It's spooky season. If you got any spooky plans, you know, parties, family gatherings, like parties that like are family only, cause like, you know, coronavirus. Whoa, stay at home and wear your mask and wash your hands. Whoa, we condone that here, because sickness is not good and germs are icky. Anyway, with all that past and gone, I have been very busy doing a list of things. I am renovating my bedroom because of the fact that I am, you know, I'm fixing a couple holes in the wall from my recent person, aka my brother, destroying my wall. Well, his wall at the time. But then I took over the master bedroom, and now it's, you know, I'm fixing it with mud and whatever. Like the mud is like when you like stick it on the wall and then it like, you know, like covers it. It's basically like liquid cement, like drywall, something hard, you know what I mean? So I'm just been doing that for the last couple of days, and then I'm gonna be sanding maybe tomorrow, hopefully, or just guaranteed Wednesday, and then we'll paint. I'll paint. My mom will probably help, but I'll be painting, and I'm very excited because I'm doing it like this this darkish gray, like not too dark, but you know, noticeably dark, and I'm very excited because I've always wanted to have a gray room. Anyway, so I've had to take up all of my art and all of my posters and all of my paintings off my wall, and I've had to take all my clothes out of my room, and I've had to take like my drawing supplies out. I'm gonna have to take everything else out tomorrow as well, because of the fact that I'm gonna be sanding tomorrow or the next day, and apparently sanding gets really messy, which I can't believe. But just to hop back onto the speed paint that you're watching in the background, I'm doing her body, and it's kind of, I kind of keep fixing her a little bit because I keep thinking that her legs look weird, but like, so I'm doing her earring, right? And later in the video I'll be like redefining it because I think it looks bad, but then like right now when I'm doing the line art, I kind of like try to make it more symmetrical and stuff like that, but I don't. But with all my characters, they kind of all have different body types, but with Marlena, my pride and joy, my beautiful woman, she kind of has a mix of both of them, because she has, you know, she has a more curvy figure, which is, you know, normal for women. Anything's normal for women, actually. Women are beautiful. Men are beautiful. Everybody's handsome. You know, everybody's amazing. Okay, there's no discrimination here. We love everybody. Anyway, so I heard that I've reached 32 subscribers. Woo. We are 19? No, 18. Sorry. We are 18 away from the beautiful goal that I have set. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, you should subscribe, because that's a smart thing to do, or I'll abduct your animals. Yeah, because I know where you live, obviously. Anyway, so with Merlina's shoes, they are kind of like Cora's a little bit, because it's more of like that good girl, you know, like the girl that goes to school, you know, like she's well dressed, well kept, whatever. So that's kind of where I got that from a little bit, because Cora's kind of like that secret bad girl, but like, you know, outside she looks like a good girl, which is normal. But I am learning how to draw feet, first of all. So bear with me on that, and I'm learning how to draw hands, so bear with me on that as well. You see that in a couple of, when I've just done the line art, you see a couple of the lines that I'm supposed to have there aren't there. I do go back later in the video to fix that, and so it just looks better. So I promise you that this isn't the finish. And actually, sad news, when I was recording this, it turns out that my computer was low battery and ended up shutting down, and I lost a bit of my progress and a bit of my footage. Like a lot of my progress and a lot of my footage, which wasn't good, so I had to go back and start the video off where it had ended. But it wasn't a big deal. I was able to like fix a couple things that I didn't like about the drawing, but they weren't major, but they were there, so I just fixed them anyway. So I got that all recorded, so that was kind of cool. By the way, yes, listen to the screen. Comment I'm a fan if you're still listening to me ramble on about stupid topics. But just for a fun note, I have my dog sitting in a chair behind us that we bought him. We bought him a chair like 3 years ago, like a $40 chair, specifically for him, with like a stool and everything, and he's sleeping, and it's very cute because he's very peaceful when he sleeps. But I have some bad news too. My guinea pigs, Lucy and Echo, today had their first little rumble. I heard them growling at each other. I thought it was purring, but it turns out it was growling. It wasn't good. But what I plan to work on in the future is backgrounds. You can see me here trying to do like a aesthetic blue background to make her pop off the page a bit more. But I hope in the future that I'm able to learn how to do proper backgrounds, so I can finally like become better, you know what I mean? And it makes it more, my drawings better, I guess. But at the same time, I think that I need to start slow, and I'm doing well because I wanted to learn how to draw bodies, and I'm doing that now. I wanted to learn how to draw characters, I'm doing that now. I wanted to learn how to draw like clothing and accessories and stuff like that, and I'm doing that. Okay, I'm taking this time that I'm doing my work at home to learn that, because I'm an online schooling person thing. Yeah, I do online school, like by choice. It's not by quarantine or anything, because my schools are open at the moment, but we're hoping they close later in October. And because of that, you know, I'm kind of scared because coronavirus is a thing. Even though where I live, it's not as bad, but you know, we still have like a case here and there, but it's not as bad, so I'm not that worried. But it's just the fact that there's still a chance of somebody getting it and then it's spreading, because it's like if you get a cold in school and it spreads, it's like wildfire. Like, it's awful. Like, you get the flu instantly if somebody else has it. And they're allowing people not to wear the masks in classrooms, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because you're breathing the same air even longer than you would outside the classroom. But, you know, nothing you can do. Just gotta wash your hands and use a mask. So I'll be uploading a couple more videos about just like this style, which I hope you are enjoying these videos, because I'm sure enjoying making them and allowing you to see my progress and how I draw. And remember, follow my Instagram. Link is in the description. I'll be posting my Inktober's every single day, and at the end of the month, I want to go through my first ever Inktober with you, and it's pretty awful. So thank you for watching this lovely video, and I hope you enjoyed, and leave a comment and subscribe and like. I love you. Bye-bye.